Right? SHALAM Israel, right? The I.S.U.P.K. Trinidad Tobago, right? And today, the Sabbath service class, right? So that is Nadia. Sa.
Loud shalom to Israel.
When you have that, which means it's in that case, the east.
That's it. Let's pray Hebrew. Noah, Shabbat Shemayim, Das, Ya, Samka, Yehovah, Baruch, Baruch, Ya, I.S.U.P.K, Barak, Ya, Basmaya, Satan, and the war, the come, Kal, Yawam, Basilak Noah, Walking Noah, Basilak Noah, Walking Noah, Wala, Tabi Noah, Basawan, Abol, Oshaino, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Baka, Amulakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Ailumium, Aman.
English, your father,
Our Father,
God in heaven,
that be Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as in heaven,
was the state,
give us
daily bread,
our daily bread,
our debts,
forgive our debts,
forgive our
forgive our
debtors,
debtors,
lead us not
lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
deliver us from evil.
deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
forever.
So be it.
So be it. You want to say the hak, the power prayer. Yahweh, Bashem, Oshai, Okashah, Tananoa, Akak, Abba, Amakal, Wakamakuan, Akak, Ada, Akumazarium, Akak, Akuyum, Amakayum, Akak, Ayakuat, Mala, Nagarashim, Bashem, Oshai, Wadamala.
The English, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
The name of Yahweh.
the name of Yahweh,
Give us the power,
give us the power
to heal
for the
all
healing,
manner of sickness,
all manner of
all
sickness,
manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
plenty leper,
for the cleanse of
to raise the
for
dead,
to raise the dead,
for against unclean spirits,
for against unclean
cast
spirits,
them out.
cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Let's say, bless Israel. Yahweh, Hashem, Oshai, Noah, Rashala, Abayah, Safarim, Barak, Hashem, Yahushai, the Wadama, Yahweh, bless us, and Israel, and this school. Thank you. Okay. We say Psalm 121. Ashaya, Ayanya, Atayariam, Mayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Mayum, Yahweh, Aishan, Samaya, Warataza, Ayatan, Amuwa, Galka, Ayawam, Marka, Handa, Ta'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yashan, Shawamo, Yashala, Yahweh, Malka, Yahweh, Zalka, Adiyai, Yamyamka, Yawamam, Asamash, Sa'a, Galka, Yawam, Zalka, Ayai, Tamyamka, Yawamam, Asamash, Sa'a, Yakarai, Wakalka, Wayara, Ayala, Yahweh, Yasamalka, Wakara, Yasama, Nasbaka, Yahweh, Yasama, Zalka, Waboka, Waita, Waid, Aibulam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes.
Unto
the hills.
Whence
cometh my help?
my help?
Coming from your house.
But I'm coming from your house.
Which made heaven and earth.
Do
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
not suffer thy foot to be
He that keepeth thee
will
not slumber.
Behold,
He that keepeth Yahshua neither slumber nor sleep. How is thy keeper? How is thy shade on thy right hand?
upon thy right hand.
Shall not smite by day,
Shall not smite by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon shall preserve thy
Thou
soul.
shalt preserve thy going
Your
out
house shall be preserved,
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
This time forth,
even forever.
even forever. When it says Psalm 183 in the Hebrew, Al-Hayam, Al-Malaka, Al-Akarash, Waya, Tashakwat, Al-Taya, Ana, Abuwa, Awabia, Yaka, Yahamam, Yawan, Wama, Shana, Yakalka, Shah, Warataza, Warash, Al-Maka, Ira, Yum, Wasawa, Wasawada, Waya, Taya, Tazawo, Taza, Pawanka, Amuwa, Ama, Walaka, Naka, Adam, Mogawia, Wala'a, Yasaka, Sham Yashala, I will Kanya, I would Haya, Nawataza, Wala, Yaka, Baria, Yakarat, Yakawatwa, Aliyah, Dawam, Yasham Ma'al Layadam
Yesha
Lasham
Ma'ai
Alayam
Alayam Mawabia
Mayakuya Wagal
Mahamaraya
Wagoyam Bal Waiwan
Maimawan
Waimalak
Maimala
Pashalat
Arasat
Yashabia
Yeshabia
Tazawo
Tazawo
Amasawo
Ramashawo
Anawo
Anawa
Aimam
Imam
Ayawa
Yawa
Tawawai
Sawawai
Lapan
Laban
Yalawat
Laban Yalawa
Salas
Salah
Aishan
Aisha
Laham
Maham
Laka
Kamadia
Kamadia Mada
Kasaya
Kasaya
Sarah
Sarah Kayaban
Ayaban
Banakal
Nakal
Pashawan
Wayashwan
Samawa
Na Shadam
Zadam
Bayandara
Bayanada Ayawo Daman Laadama
Adam
Sayatam
Shetam
Walada Wana Yama Waka Araba Waka Iram Waka Zaba Waka Taba Waka Tazal Manai Kal Asab Yakam Amwa Asha Amawa Nana Amawa Nana Narashan Nanawo Atat Nawawat Alahayam Tamo Gangala Kakwas Lapanya Waraka Kaish Tabadaira Raira Waka Lahabat Alaham Harayam Kan Taradapma Basaraika Wabas Sarawaba Baka Mahalam Laha Panyaham Palawan Waya Bakwaswa Samka Yahweh Yabas Wabaswa Waya Yabalal Waid Yaid Waya Kapa Karapawa Wayabadwa Waid Wayaka Samka Yahweh Labanka Yawan Al-Kaha Aratusa
Psalm 33 English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silence.
O Yahweh,
O
hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not
O
still.
Yahweh, alone thy enemies. They take to march. And they that hate thee. And lift up the head. And taking crafty calls against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off. And indignation name of Israel. No more remembrance. They have consulted together. One consent. They have conferred against the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagarenes, Val, Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre, Isupk also is joined to them. Hutha, the children of Lot, Salah, one to them, and of the Midianites, Assyria, and of the son, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. They nobles, like Ori, and Zeid, yea, all the princes, Sabbath, and Zalmunna, said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh possession, who my power, make them like a weed, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burns the wood, as the flames in the monks on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, with their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth.
Let's see the Hebrew. Alahayam. Let's say the Hebrew first. Barak, Ata, Yahweh, Yahushai, Wakala, Wahalayam. Barak, Ata, Yahweh, Yahushai, Wakala, Wahalayam. Matizabia, Al-Wapiana, Al-Wapian, Akotalion, Ayakulion, Wapion, Yahweh, Hashem, Osai, Wadaman.
Let's hear how.
Let's hear how.
And Michael, and the angel, and general, captain, officer, troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Start. Shabia is recently seated. Right, so again, we continue off where we left off last reading, and again, as we read on, it's so again edifying in knowing the history and knowing your culture and knowing what men with charge will do, and we see the spread that even men in charge when they follow. Second Kings 19. Yeah. That's good. Right. So again, all these is again is what the men of old, you see men, prophets of old did, before the nation. This is why these things are reminders unto us even today. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So again, what we do, we read it in the Hebrew first, which is our native tongue, and then do the translation in the English. again give a insight or a breakdown on what is taking place. So we continue, you read it in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 19, and starting at verse 8. Right? Bayama, Rabah, Shakwa, Baya, Matazah, Atha, Malak, Asha, Wara, Lala, Kama, Aila, Labana, Kaya, Shamai, Kaya, Nasai, Na, Sa'ai, Malak, Kayasha, Waya, Shamai, Al, Kara, Kwa, Malak, Hawa, Kawasha, La'a, Nara, Nana, Yataza, Laha, Lakham, Atha, Maya, Shabbat, Maya, Wallah, Mala, Kam, Ya, Allah, Ta'ai, Waya, Awa, Lamar, Kaha, Ta'a, Nara, Wana, Al, Ta'ai, Kazak, Ya, Yahweh, Malak, Yahweh, Lama, Mara, Al, Yesha, Aka, Allah, Allah, Hawa, Atha, Ka, Batha, Abba, Maya, Bawa, La'a, Nara, La'a, Batana, Yara, Washai, Washau, Bayad, Malak, Asha, Wara, Ana, Atha, Shamaitha, Atha, Ashara, I, Shawab, Malak, Malakia, Asha, Gora, Makan, Batazar, Batha, Laha, Para, Yamam, Taha, Tana, Batazar, Yalawa, Athan, Allah, Agar, Wayam, Ashar, Wakawa, Abawa, Wataya, Atha, Gawa, Gawa, Zana, Karan, Wara, Tazapa, Oba, Naya, Aidan, Ashura, Latha, Lara, Aya, Mala, Kaman, Wamala, Ara, Pada, Wamala, Laai, Yanira, Sapara, Ram, Sapa, Wayarun, Anai, Waai, Spoti, Ya, Katza, Ya, Sapa, Raka, Maya, Ama, Kayam, Waya, Parai, Waya, Ala, Waya, Aila, Aya, Hawa, Waya, Rasha, Hawa, Kaza, Waya, Hawa, Yahawa, Sifi, Waya, Tafal, Kaza, Hawa, Mapana, Yahawa, Waya, Amaro, Yahawa, Alha, Yasha, Yasha, Aka, Rabayam, Atha, Hawa, Aal, Ma, Laba, Lakal, Ma, Allah, Watha, Ha, Asa, Afa, I.S.H.A.L.A.M, Yafa, Afa, Ya, Ha, Asha, Maya, Wa'a, Waya, Ka, Ratasa.
2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 7. Verse 8. So Rabshakeh returned and found the king of Assyria warring against Limnah, for he had heard that he was departed from Lachish. Verse 9. And when he heard say of Isupk, king of Ethiopia, behold, he is come out to fight against thee. He sent messengers again unto Hezekiah, saying, verse 10, thus shall you speak to Hezekiah, king of Judah, saying, let not thy God, in whom thou trustest, deceive thee, saying, Jerusalem shall not be delivered into the hand of king of Assyria. Verse 11, behold, thou hast heard what the kings of Assyria have done to all the land by destroying them utterly, and shall thou be delivered. Verse 12, have the gods of the nations delivered them, which my fathers have destroyed, as Hosan and Haran and Rizapah, and the trend of Edom, which were in Talassa. Verse 13, is the king of Hamath, and the king of Arpad, and the king of the city of Sephar, Haran, of Hena and Iva. Verse 14. And Hezekiah received the letter of the hand of the messengers and read it. And Hezekiah went up into the house of the Lord and spread it before the Lord.
Right? So now, as we say, after reading off the last service, this is again where this as we said, this crowd has Eden, come and what we'd say, blaspheme or speak against the Lord. Trying to use words and saying that hey, it is the Lord loveth you all, and saying that you all, must give in. You all give in. This is all. This is the king of Syria, make other vineyards, give other places to stay, and nothing wrong. Right? Already give in. This is over, and now we continue on to bring on more. And say, just as he say, when he say, have the gods of the nations delivered them, which my fathers have destroyed, so he's even going into more. And this is why we see the same spirit that is taking place here today, even with these leaders and the hosts. Now look, he boasting and he worshiping idol. And he telling you that his fathers destroy the idols of these other nations, destroy the gods. And he not even, as I say, this is why it's so important, and this is why we say, hey, the conquer class. Because now you worshiping, as you say, rock and stone, and waiting as well as we read on, and not knowing that you going back and you tell people, hey, you die with me, and you going out worship and sit down and you have a little shrine or a little stone in a corner, and you worship it, and you tell people, hey, go worship that. And it show you again custom and the culture that Israel take on, that this nation and this people take on. You know, this is why now when the heathens and them get boast about it. And even so proud. And now you know we are to do, and this is why today as you say, cry unto the Lord to deliver us from out of the hands of our enemies. Because now we see the condition that we live in. This is why now we say to remove your spirit from this society. But this society will continue to do what? To build and continue to make offer the backs of blacks, Latinos, and Indians. Right? So now what we see here, boasting, and as we continue, we get more as we read on down, as we see further down inside. And this now again, when you look back at this is the time of Kings. And this we're reading here, verse 14, you can go in the book of Isaiah 37, and you can read basically the whole thing we're reading. And this is why we say this book is wonderful. This is wonderful. Because now you can see certain things happening, but everything was, within that specific time. Within that specific time. This is why I gave you always tell brothers and sisters, hey, come back and come and sit in these classes full of these seats and them. Because it's important for you knowing your history. Right? So continue. Anything that you can say? But you continue on the TV, right? Yahweh, Azana, Naka, Wama, Washa, Ma'ai, Aqua, Yahweh, Naya, Wa, Ra, Aha, Washa, Ma'ai, Atha, Daba, Raya, Sana, Kara, Yama, Shara, Wala, Kawa, Laka, Lapa, Allah, Alaha, Alahaya, Kaya, Ama, Nama, Yahweh, Aka, Raya, Bawa, Allah, Asha, Gora, Atha, Agab, Wayam, Wa'a, Aratisam, Wana, Tanawa, Atha, Al, Alahayat, Ma'ash, Kaya, La'a, Allah, Ama, Ya, Ma'ai, Shaha, Yada, Adam, Altaza, Wa'a, Bana, Waya, Aba, Lawam, Wa'ai, Taha, Wa'aw, Alaha, Nawa, Ana, Awa, ويا آينا ويا لوا ويا بأي وكاو ما نلا وثا راتزا ويا ويا أبا لوام ويا يهوى أيانا أوا وياي نوا أيا بوا ويا لأي كاو ما نلق راتسا يا فيا أثا هاو الهايا لقا لقا ويا ولا أي يشاي يهاو بنا موا تزا كتزا كزا ويا لا لبا مرا كها Amara, Al, Aya, Ashara, Al, Ashara, Atha, Allah, Atha, Al, Aya, Allah, Al, Sana, Kara, Malak, Asham, Kara, Shamai, Aya, Zaha, Ada, Baga, Asham, Babara, Yahawa, Al, Yawa, Baza, Laka, La'ai, Gaha, Laka, Batha, Wala, Batha, Zaza, Yawam, Yana, Atha, Ba, Mayaka, Ra'awa, Yana, Hana, Ya'aya, Batha, Ra, Wala, Ara, Washa, Lama.
2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 15. And Hezekiah prayed before the Lord and said, O Lord, power of Israel, which dwelleth between the cherubim, thou art the power, even thou alone, of all the kingdoms of the earth. Thou hast made heaven and earth. Verse 16. Lord, bow down thy head and hear. Open, Lord, thy eyes and see, and hear the words of Sennacherib, which had sent him to reproach the living power with 70 of the truth. Lord, the kings of Assyria have destroyed the nations and their lands with 18, and have cast their gods into the fire, for they were no gods, but the work of men had hands, with wood and stone. Therefore they have destroyed them. Verse 19, now therefore, O Lord, our power, I beseech thee, save thou us out of his hand, that all the kingdoms of the earth may know that thou art the Lord power, even thou only. Verse 20, then Isaiah, the son of Amoz, sent to Hezekiah, saying, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, that which thou hast prayed to me against Sennacherib, king of Assyria, I have heard. Verse 21. This is the word that the Lord had spoken concerning him. The virgin, the daughters of Zion, had despised thee and laughed thee to scorn. The daughters of Jerusalem had shaken her head at thee.
So now we see where this king and again went before the Lord, and now that we say, make, as we say, or send up prayers. But why? This is why again we always send up prayers unto the Lord in the midst of all our enemies. Because every day our enemies come up against us. And this is why when we bring this out and bring this reminder out, it's a reminder for us as well. And the condition that we face today, we need be always, asking the Most High God to continue to deliver us from this captivity. Because again, a lot of our people will pray and then ask, for, let me say, for vain things. And this is why Solomon said, everything that under the sun is just vanity and vexation and spirit. Because now when you do get it, it's like, what next? When you have it, it's like it vexing your spirit. So it shows again, our, mindset, or we supposed to be, as we say, drawing or making sure that we understand the instructions of our Father. And this is why again these records will be done for us. Because now in the midst of the enemies, if they rise up against us, and as the heathen is saying, I think when one of them books in the way say that this Moabite or Ammon, soldier, so that if we serve every God, we could better pass them straight. Yeah. But if they're not serving the God, then we can take them. But in this time, we see where this king had favor, and they make mention of him having favor with the Lord. And this is why now it's so important that that we pay close attention to these records. Because now what we're bringing out is something that was always brought out, in the time of our forefathers, in the time of the men of old. As we continue to read, to go into, in bringing out what was laid before us, before time, as the scripture says, everything that was before time will be learning. Now we have this entirety until the return of our King Yahushua. This is why we continue to cry and to continue to bring this out and to bring this reminder out to our brothers and sisters.
Yeah, and that what you have to do through the thing and all through that's as praying and thing I say when when you're praying and things, something you really you want something like you're asking God for some kind of help in getting something sort out and out, right? So see same thing with the kings and thing, right? And you know, because under captivity, right? And you know, they're asking for now for the like to destroy this Assyrians and them, right? And the same thing what goes we won't be when even today you know to how you get bread and said you get bread and said asking for things to right don't make sense and all doing go one asking most like for something where you a cook off and then I say president and even though the things now we are asking for you tell you don't choose if you stay away from the book of the laws and then I say God want to be obedient to him but yet they are asking for help and things. So shall say if you leave the book of the laws so shall your prayers be not answered, right? So again we have to keep the Musai laws and things like because when you check it out the Musai boy to be obedient and not to and by being obedient and not to the Musai being having righteousness and wickedness can't really conquer you not to even down to like you see the right thing not even a wicked man could correct you with that and all too. But you know when it's a bug with you see fight a wicked man and no answers when I come out like that thing right. So always good always keep the laws of the most high. But that's why I say I'm letting people know that just like all these things set up and all too. The laws set up here to keep the right with the most high. Even with suffering like when the most high tell you to fast and all you ask that's the majority of people we are fasting, they be fasting and things for it. And we are fasting for I go on like we fast and thing, right? You know, there's some people do it for 12 hours, some people they do it for a day, some people do a couple of days and thing, right? And then when we ask them really and we fasting for it, so some people that go to the churches and say that we're not doing a fast and when you hear the action we're fasting for them, but they don't know where the fasting is about and right. So when you go to the atonement and also like what we have, right? Mali Musaya feast days and right. Because you know you go tell me to do a fast, right? And you know things are important to your body. So now you're going without food, you're going without water and you're going without water and all that thing, right? So these things are important to your body, to everyday movement that they go. But now you do this fast and thing now you understand now when the Muslims tell you to do a fast now, things we're struggling with now, it will make it easy for you now to move away from these things. And so that's why you went out whole day without water and you realize you're not here, boy, I can do that. I feel like I can do that next week Friday. And you know I do it and then after now you will see now do it. Now if I could move these things, these things were really important to me. Now you could see now that they really move away from these smoking and cigarettes, smoking, all the eating and the unclean animals and everything, right? And all these things we're suffering with and things. So the same thing again, that's how when you watch it, the king and then going up to the most side asking for help and asking for help under these other nations and everything and things. So again, but with the common line with the most side help, we had to come back being obedient to the most side. And that was just keeping the most side, laws, statutes, commandments, and bringing brotherly and sisterly their sisters and brothers again, right? Because it could be following the commandment, but it don't have a brotherly love for their brothers and sisters, just like with the young fella with Christ and all too. So you're not just keeping the commandment. When Christ said, no, hey, well, go and get riches now to the poor and thing. He said, nah, I ain't going to do that and thing, and same thing happen, you know. So all these things come in, like not just the commandments, but your brother and your sister, so what the people are not, right? Yeah.
So I didn't know of SHALAM, it's so important, and this is why we always, remind others, just as we reminded us, well, to come to class. It's so important that with all these records, we continue to, like I say, to pick up the custom, the holy custom that we be among us, and this will continue to lead us, into, as you say, into further, they be, as you say, pushing us into more servitude, right? This is why now when we see what was taking place here, again, it's important because now King Hezekiah, was as you say, what he found favor in his sight at the Lord. And this is why when we read higher up in the chapter, it told you that that Israel, that he would have that favor in the Lord. Because now we follow the instructions. And now what we see now, this was his prayer. And again, if you go back in the book of Isaiah, because now you can read the same account, what we read in reality here now in Kings, in Isaiah, right? So we continue to read on in Hebrew, right? Ta, Maya, Kara, Patha, Waga, Ba, Ka, Wa'ai, Ira, Maya, Ba, Kara, Salam, Yara, Yama, Watha, Wawa, Wala, Watha, Sha'a, Mara, Wama, I, Yana, Yaka, Ila, Wala, Washa, Wa'al, Ba, Bayada, Bayad, Bala, Ka, Yaka, Kara, Kata, Ada, Naya, Wasa, Marwa, Barak, Waka, Baya, Ana, Ya, Yata, Wa, Maba, Mara, Wama, Ara, Yama, Yara, Kathaya, Nawa, Wa'a, Kara, Kawa, Natha, Ba, Zara, Yam, Wa'a, Paraba, Makapa, Pa'ai, Maya, Kala, Ya'a, Mataza, Ra, Hala, Shamaita, Lamar, Kawak, Atha, Aisha, Yatha, Yama, Wadam, Wayatazara, Ka, Ta, Taya, Aitha, Aba, Ya'a, Taya, Wata, Aya, Laha, Soma, Malam, Balayam, Matza, Yam, Ira, Ayara, Matza, Rawa, Matza, Wara. Shada, Waya, Ra, the Shah, Atazar, Atazara, Allah, Washa, the Pa, Naya, Wama, Washa, Washa, Latha, Watazar, Ata, Ka, Waba, Ata, Yada, I, Ata, Wa'a, Ta, Athara, Ga, Gaza, Allah, Alaya, Ya'aina, Atha, Gaza, Allah, Alaya, Washa'a, Na, Naka, Ayla, Ba, Zana, Washa, Nafa, Ha, Ka, Aya, Papa, Wama, Ga, Basha, Tayah, Waha, Shabbat, Tayah, Bada, Ka, Ashara, Ba'a.
2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 22. Whom hast thou reproached and blasphemed, and against whom hast thou exalted thy voice and lifted up thy eyes on high, even against the Holy One of Israel? Verse 23. By thy messengers thou hast reproached the Lord, and hast said, with the multitude of my chariots, I am come up to the heights of the mountains, to the side of Lebanon, and will cut down the tall cedar tree thereof, and the choice fir tree thereof, and I will enter into the legend of his borders, and into the forest of his camels. Verse 24. I have digged and drunk strange waters, and with the sole of my feet I have dried up all the rivers and besieged places. Verse 25. Hast thou not heard long ago how I have done it, and of ancient times that I have formed it? Now I have brought it to pass that thou should not be to lay waste fenced cities into ruinous heaps. Verse 26. Therefore the inhabitants were of small power. They were dismayed and confounded. They were as the grass of the field, and as the green herbs, as the grass on the housetop, and as corn blasted before it be grown up. Verse 27. But I know thy abode, and thy going out, and thy coming in, and thy rage against me. Verse 28. because thy rage against me and thy tumult is come up into my ears. Therefore I will put my hook in thy nose, and my bridle in thy lips, and I will turn thee back by the way by which thou camest.
So now, as you see, let us say, who hast thou reproached and blasphemed? Against whom hast thou exalted thy voice and lifted up thine eyes on high, even against the Holy One of Israel? So now, when this Eden brought out, I just say, like, hey, you're speaking again, then you gotta break it down in steps. Break it down in steps. Actually, you recognize it, and you see all this happen on. You see all this happen. And this is why again, when we read, when I look back, the world have a covering, as we say already, cover the minds of our people and make it even more worse, the heathens than them. Because now they will see, as we say, their prosperity and they'll think that, hey, the shrine or wherever, as we say, this is who, giving them the wealth and the riches. But this is why, again, as in our record, we say that on the Most High God there is a peril in that day. So we going to do now, we're going to demonstrate and show all they're doing, the rest is nonsense. It has no sense of validity in it. It's something that is, let's say, fitted for destruction. It fitted because now we read where they break down, as they say, nations. The heathen themselves, let's do that. Destroy them other nation gods. We read about it here. And now we read and say, like they realize that, hey, all them is just garbage. Because now it fits into destruction. And this is why we are going to tell brothers and sisters, hey, here is the wisdom. Inside these records, inside these, you see what we read here? It's so important that it saves lives. Because now when you look at, brothers and sisters, that you see the men and you say women and children in the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA, it shows you how our life is saved and healed. This is just what I remnant. And this is why again the Most High God will say continue to raise up blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians from all walks of life in this society. Because why? This place, as they say, have a cleansing to come before it. And this is why when we read, we make it brothers and sisters, hey, just like say, look at all what can happen if you stand in the midst of the heathens and them. Because now again, the Lord, we cannot pass through. And just as it was in Egypt, tell them, hey, put the blood on the instructions. Who didn't follow the instructions, the passing, like they say, the passing the onslaught. The instructions given. Instructions is being given daily. And as you say, that time of grace and that time it will come to that point where, hey, now the Most High God will demonstrate power. So now, our duty, just as we've been commissioned by our King Yahawashi on that, the service of righteous black men following these instructions under command of General YAHANNA, it's to go out and get everybody else. Because this is the time of efficiencies. And this is one hook that you really want to bite. One date you really want to take. Because you know how you say, being fish into this, know this. As you say, them monsters and the outside, they will have the Kilawee, they have the great white, they have to name them. You name them. Name them. So now this is one, as you say, this is one pull up here, one to get pull up. Sure. Sure. And this is why, these reminders is being brought up. It's like, right? So I'll continue on. Let me get some more. Right? So you continue on in the Hebrew. Right? The book of 2 Kings chapter 19, and you continue from verse 29. Right? Wazaha, Laka, Ha'a, Watha, Aka, Wala, Asha, Naha, Sapa, Aka, Waba, Shana, Asha, Naya, Saka, Yesha, Waba, Shana, Naha, Asha, Naya, Shahaf, Zara, I.W.A, Wakatza, Rawa, Monaf, I.W.A, Kara, Maya, Wa'a, Lana, Lawa, Kora, Yama, Watha, Waya, Sapa, Pala, Yafa, Taha, Baya, Yaha, Wada, Hana, Sha'a, Rabah, Ara, Sharash, Lama, Lama, Wa'ai, Shaha, Hara, Lama, Laha, Kaya, Maya, Rawa, Shalam, Fadha, Za, Wa'a, Raya, Wapa, Taza, Ya, Wana, Atha, Yahawa, Ta'ai, Shaha, Za'a, Laka, Ayam, Taha, Amara, Yahawa, Malak, Asha, Ra, Ta'a, Amar, Aya, Ya'era, Azaz, Wala, Yawa, Baha, Shama, Atza, Wala, Yaqwa, Lama, Naha, Magana, Wala, Ashapaka, Yaha, Salah, La'a, Bada, Raka, Awa, Yaba, Asha, Wara, Waba, Wa'al, Ai, Yara, Azar, La'a, Yaba, Na'am, Yahawa, Waga, Oga, Nawata, La, Al, I, Ara, Azza, Ata, La, Laha, Washa, Ya'ai, Tamai, Naya, Wala, I, Nawada, I, Ba, Da, Ha, Waya, Bala, Ha, La, Ha, Awa, Yahatza, Mala, Hawa, Waya, Bama, Ka, Naya, Asha, Ra, Ha, Wama, Wana, Waka, Ma, Shaha, Allah, Waha, Waya, Sha, Ka, Yamawa, Ba, Bakwar, Ha, Naha, Kala, Ka, Mama, Paga, Ba, Bayam, Nasa, Yam, Waya, Sa'ai, Waya, Laka, Ya, Mara, Sana, Ta, Ba, Ra, Aba, Malak, Asha, Wara, Waya, Shaba, Bana, Yana, Ha.
2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 29. And this shall be a sign unto thee, you shall eat this year such things as grow of themselves, and in the second year that which springeth of the seed, in the third year, sow you and reap, and planted a vineyard, and eat the fruits thereof. Verse 30, and the remnant that is escaped of the house of Judah shall yet again take root downward and bear fruit upward. Verse 31, for out of Jerusalem shall go forth a remnant, and they that escape out of Mount Zion, the zeal of the Lord of hosts shall do this. Verse 32, therefore thus saith the Lord concerning the king of Assyria, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shield, nor cast a blank against it. Verse 33, by the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, saith the Lord. Verse 24, for I will defend this city to save it for my own sake, and for my servant David's sake. Verse 35, and it came to pass that night that the angel of the Lord went out and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all their corpses.
So we see now the message was sent back to the king from the prophet Isaiah. And this is why we say these is words of comfort to let that hey,
despite you, inquiring and inquiring and making known unto the Lord in their prayer, the Lord will always, have favor in Israel. Or because why? Because that covenant, as we say that he made with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It always have favor. And this is why our favor right now is in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General. Because this is the place, or that's the sanctuary, where the Most High God has provided to raise back up blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. And this is why we have to say, if you read on, you continue to read on. Because now we show you what happened. What just happened there, Sasha? It show you what verse 335. What just happened there? It show you favor at the Lord, what take place. It show you favor at the Lord, what take place. And then we go show you now, for you opening your mouth and speaking blasphemous words against the Lord. This is the end result as we continue to read on. So now we show you what happened. All them things, all them that messages, and this is what happened again. Lord get charged. And a lot of unalignment that take place. Because why? As you say, do the prophets or do GEN.YAHANNA. That's paraphrase it. There you know that. And where your intent was to do was to bring harm on these, on the nation. And this is why we talk about our safety and our as you say, place, let me say, from being utterly destroyed is in these records and walking after the instructions. Right? So I'll continue to read on that. Book of 2 Kings and continuing in verse 19. Right? Yeah. Book of 2 Kings chapter 20 and verse 1. Laba, Yasa, Kaya, Masa, Asa, Wala, Taka, Yaha, Waha, Saba, Asa, Pana, Yawa, Al, Yakha, Yaba, Waya, Kala, Hawa, Mara, Ana, Anaha, Aya, Zakar, Ashar, Al, Kalaya, Bapa, Naya, Baama, Laba, Sha, Lama, Waha, Tawa, Bai, Yana, Yaka, Aisha, Yasa, Waya, Ba, Masa, Waya, Awa, Ba, Bakai, Wala, Yahao, Wow, Yeshai, Yahao, Yeshai, Yahao, Al, Atsa, Ai, Ra, Afa, Aka, Naya, Wada, Bara, Yawa, Aya, Al, Yawa, La'a, Bara, Waya, Wa'a, Mara, Al, Khaza, Wa, Yahawa, Naga, Yada, Aimaya, Kaha, Ama, Yahawa, Al, Aya, Lauda, Ada, Aba, Yaka, Shamai, Al, Asa, Tapal, Taka, Ra'a, Asa, Lama, Ai, Taka, Ana, Naya, Rapa, Laka, Baya, Wama, Shala, Laya, Shaha, Ayla, Ha, Baya, Yahawa.
Second Kings chapter 19 and verse 56. So Sennacherib, the king of Syria, departed and went and returned on and dwelt at Nineveh. Verse 37. And it came to pass as he was worshipping in the house of Nisroch, his god, and his god that Adra, Ramanak, and Sharizah, his son, smote in him with the sword, and they escaped into the land of Ammoniah, and Esarhaddon, his son, reigned in his stead. 2 Kings chapter 20 and verse 1. In those days that Hezekiah sick unto death, and the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amoz, came to him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Verse 2. Then he turned his face to the wall, and prayed unto the Lord, saying, Verse 3. I beseech thee, O Lord, remember now how I have walked before thee in truth, and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah swept forth. Verse 4. And it came to pass, as for Isaiah was gone out into the middle court, that the word of the Lord came to him, saying, verse 5, Turn again and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, Thus saith the Lord, Lord, the power of David, thy father. I have heard thy prayers, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I have healed thee. On the third day thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord.
Again, you see, this is why we say this book is one. Go in Isaiah 37. You not read that same thing we read here, we not read the same thing in Isaiah. And if you have a little more insight on what is Isaiah 37, read 36. And then you will read the same thing in all the
Isaiah chapter 37 and verse 36. Then the angel of the Lord went forth and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. Verse 37. Cherub, king of Assyria, departed and went and returned and dwelt at Libya. Verse 38. And it came to pass, as he was worshipping in the house of Nisroch, his god, that Malek and Sherazah, his son, smote him with the sword, and they escaped into the land of Ammoniah, and Esarhaddon, his son, reigned in his stead.
Right? So now you see, you read the same thing. Now when we read verse 38, because verse 37 and verse 38 is the same account that was given in Kings. Read 38. Read from verse. Let's read last time. Read verse 4. Yeah, 3. Same thing as read from one come from the Bible.
Isaiah chapter 38 and verse 1. In those days was Hezekiah sick unto death, and Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amoz, came unto him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live.
Right? So Isaiah telling him, hey, get your house in order. Get your house in order. And what I mean by getting your house in order? Make sure that everybody at the same also understand these instructions. And as the scripture says, train up a child the way that they should do. Where is he training? Making this known to them. Anytime they depart from this, these records, this will be end result. Go ahead.
Verse 2, and then Hezekiah turned his face towards the wall and prayed unto the Lord. Verse 3, and said, Remember now, O Lord, I beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth, and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah spoke. Verse 4, then came the word of the Lord to Isaiah, saying, verse 5, Go and say to Hezekiah, Thus saith the Lord, thy power of David thy father, I have heard thy prayers, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will add unto thy days 15 years.
So see, let's read concerning how we should know how much you add on things. Add on things to know why. And this is why it's so important. When you read on down, you'll see, as you say, ain't nothing hard for the Lord to do. Yeah. So you crying over, I would say, over something that I would say that will be destroyed. Notice that the Lord will replace it in a minute with something better. He always, and this is our Father, He always seeking to make sure that children have everything that they need. So the when I say go ahead, ask it. Everything that you produce is better. They're always better. Better than what I say deceive your eyes. This society continue to deceive your eyes, and we continue to think that hey, we are home. We will run down this, we will run down that, and still think that we are home in this society. Not knowing hey, what the Lord have in place, so we better. Way better. Because now we gonna the heaven that I would say that these heathen enjoying right now is our time. The heaven that we going to reap or going to receive is everlasting forever. Who will want something forever and ever to go children growing up, children, it's continuing forever. You want to run down sometimes and see that bad time. As you say, the last season, wake up. Time for you to wake up. So that's a high time that we should wake up all that season. So that, yeah. So we continue on in the Hebrew. Right, so we continue on that. Book of 2 Kings chapter 20 and verse 20. Wow. Sha, Ra, Za, Ya, La, Ka, Ma'at, I, Ra, Za, Wa, Ga, Na, Wa, Ga, Ya, I, Ya, Aza, Lama, I, Na, La, I, Na, La, I, Da, Ya, ونا ويسلك ويا أما را وشا آي يهاوى خا كوا لبا لا وخا نا يا إما ويا كوا ويا شا أما آي شا خا ينا ويا خا هيا ويا مرا أزا يها ألا وشاي يشاي يهاو مها آي أوا تا كيا يرا با يهاو آو لا وا آي لا يا تا يا با يا وما الشا بعد ليا وشاي ليا هاو ويا ما را أزا أو نقوا لا تزال لا ناتا وثا آي شرا آي لوا ثا آو لا كيا يشا وبا أتزالا بيتنا يابا أي شرا آي لوا ويا رأى آي شا آي يهاو ما آي لوا آي يا ولا خا برا دا ملا دا بنا ملا دا ملا بلا سبا رفا وما نا آلا أزا يا أوا كا يكا شماي يا لا يا أيزا سلاكا كذا يا
Second Kings chapter 20 unto 6. And I will add unto thy days 15 years, and I will deliver thee and this city out of the hand of the king of Assyria. And I will defend this city for my own sake, and for my servant David's sake. We said, and Isaiah said, take a lump of pig, and they took and laid it on the oil, and he recovered. Verse 8, and Hezekiah said unto Isaiah, what shall be the sign that the Lord will heal me, and that I shall go up into the house of the Lord the third day? Verse 9, And Isaiah said, the sign shall thou have of the Lord, that the Lord will do the things that he had spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 degrees or go back 10 degrees? Verse 10, and Hezekiah answered it, is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees. Nay, but let the shadow return backwards 10 degrees. Verse 11, and Isaiah the prophet cried unto the Lord, and he brought the shadow 10 degrees backward, by which it had gone down in the year of Azaz. Verse 12, at the time, Berodach Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters and a present unto Hezekiah, for he had heard that Hezekiah had been sick.
So now you see, now we ask him the question, and he said, yeah, I know this son is easier for the son to go down on this side, but not. Because now he asked him the same thing. He said, what shall be the sign that the Lord will heal me, and that I shall go up into the house of the Lord today? And Isaiah said, the sign that thou shalt have of the Lord, that the Lord will do the thing that he spoken shall be shall, right? So now we letting it I already tell you that the Lord will heal you. So we would not good enough then. So he asked him a question. So that question he asked him. So with that question, you see, you will not prove that we say, hey, this is so, you know, even though you're still here and I still have some doubt in it. So now we do not prove that, hey, with the Lord is a light thing. It's a light thing. And this is why as well say, pray, brothers, and sisters, understand this. Because again, you thinking in your mind one thing and still having doubt, but not knowing when these instructions come down. You have no problem. These men, as you say, the men are us in the immediate instruction just so we can know things that we see before. We recognize. So now you asking this question, all right? Well, this is something they show it, and show it the Lord is alive thing. You just say, hey, you can go back, but Peter come back? Nah. So we just do this now, now you're bringing the question, the power of the Lord. You see all we do before, the same thing that we when we come out of Egypt. Same thing. All the Lord do for we. See. You know what happened? Still understand. Still feel we can do our we say do your own thing and they are with it. Yeah, do that. Nice idea. Because now these instructions is with the main and what we consider for women what was taught and learned and brought up on that. This is why now I see where they see already and the sacred and the high. Okay. And this is why I need the sweet and that last time he was at the events on countries. So let's finish all that. Right? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah. So let's continue on, right? Book on 2 Kings chapter 12, 20 and it's later, but I was 13 in the Hebrew. Right? We are Shemai. La. Kazar. Kwa. Hawa. Ra'ah. Atha. Kala. Atha. Nakab.   Ha.   Ha.  2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 ka sapa wa ka aza aba aba sha wa mana fa wa ba fa ka wa ya ka ashara mana tza ba wa tza ra ba ya wa la ya da ba ra shara la ra atza ba ya ta wa ba ka ma shala wa ya ba ai shala ya shai ai wa anna ba ya ao ama ka kaza kwa wa ya amara ao ya wa maha ama wa ana sha ma ma na ya ba wa la ya la ka wa ya ma ra kaza wa ya ma ba za ra wa ka wa ba wa ma ba la wa ya amara maha ra'awa ba asa wa ma ra za wa wa ya kala shara ba ra fa ba wa ya the bara ashar ara yahav ba tza wa tza wa ya amar wa ya ai ya awa tza wa yahawa wa mai the bar hawa ya yahama wa ma ra ama ma wa na sha kala awan ra ya ta wa shara taza rawa aba tayaw ka the I yawa ma aza ba la ya la awa ra the ba ra ama yahawa wa ma by na wa ya ka asha wa yataza wa ma ka wa ashar fa wa la da ya kwa ka wa ha Yahweh, Sarah, Sapara, Ma, Baha, Yakal, Malak, Bao, Ya, Ama, Ra, Aziza, Kwa, Yahweh, Al, Yeshai, Yahweh, Ba, Ba, the Baro, Yahweh, Asher, the Ba, Rava, Ya, Ra, Allah, Ama, Shalom, Wama, Malfa, Hawa, Ba, Baya.
2 Kings chapter 20 and verse 15, and Hezekiah hearkened unto them, and showed them all the house of his precious things, the silver and the gold, and the spices and the precious ornaments, and all the house of his armor, and all that was found in his treasures, that was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Hezekiah showed them not. Verse 14, then came Isaiah the prophet unto King Hezekiah, and said unto him, what said these men, and from whence came they unto thee? And Hezekiah said, they are all come from a far country, even from Babylon. Verse 15, and he said, what have they seen in thy house? And Hezekiah answered, all the things that are in my house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not showed them. Verse 16, and Isaiah said unto Hezekiah, hear the word of the Lord. Verse 17, behold, the days come that all that is in thy house, and that which thy fathers have laid upon in the store unto this day shall be carried into Babylon. Nothing shall be left. Verse 18, of thy son that shall issue from thee, which thou shalt begat, shall they take away, and they shall be enough eunuchs in the palace of the kings of Babylon. Verse 19, then said Hezekiah unto Isaiah, good is the word of the Lord which thou hast spoken. And he said, it is not good if peace and should be in my days.
So now I see as the seats go on there, as I say, this is something that the heathen them will always try to combat, because at this now, this is the end result. You not walking after the instructions of the Lord. And then that see the prophet come straight and like, hey, this is what we have to do. See, SHALAM and I think that our next account, you can always go back and read. And this is why it's so important that us not walking after these laws, statutes, and commandments, and not following the instructions of the man we charge, the Lord we charge, because now everything is filled around. It's come down. No, if it's not, if you're not walking after these instructions, because you see the end result. You see the end result. And this is why we say it's important to come to class, sit down and say, fill up these, as I say, these seats and them. And when This is not the Christian church. This is that, as you say, we crying and you say, just as the prophets are crying and playing and telling blacks, Latinos, and integrated all these children like 12 sons. This is our heritage, this is our culture, and we must come back. Either we come back, as you say, take heed to the instructions, like you say, when you begin in the I.S.U.P.K under command of GEN.YAHANNA, bring it out. Or you see the end result that they do that, say that fearful thing, the fall in the hands of the fearful thing. This is why we continue to bring this in mind as well. Right? So after this, when we come to the end of the Sabbath service, see the brothers and sisters like share the live stream and then because this is a platform like most I go, using right now to raise up lifestyle. Despite what taking place, it's staying up in minds of the enemies. We have adjusted to go and get with brothers and sisters, fish them, to bring them into the truth, come and to make them know, hey, the Lord, like we say, our King is on his soon return. Everything is true. Everything, all the prophecies and things right. Everything in place. But again, this guy said, using the foolishness of preaching to do what? To raise you up as a weak. That's it. Nadia?
Last Shalom to Israel.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shemashemaya,
Kodah, Or just said, our Father, which art in heaven, and be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, good, as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and we do our debts, so we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thy is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
Our
Yahweh, Hashem,
Shai,
or just said, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, power to raise the dead, the power to get some clean spirits, cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
That's Israel. Yahweh, Hashem, Hoshai, Raknawa, Shalom, Yah, Sakar, Hashem, Hoshai,
what we just said, Jehovah, in the name of Yahushua, bless us, and Israel, and the schools, in thy name, Jehovah, Yahushua, thank you, so be it.
Say Psalms 121 in English. Ayam,
we just said, I will lift up my eyes. Psalm 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Most High. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither stumble nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shield. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall smite thee by day, or the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 33 in English. Alahayam, Kayaya, Banakau,
Banakau,
I.S.U.K,
I.S.U.K,
Shamwa,
Bayandara,
Mayandara,
I.S.U.K,
Wadam,
Adam,
Adam, Shaya, Tamwa, Naya, Nawaya, Hawa, Kaira, Waka, Sabbath, Waka, Sabbath, Waka, Tasamanai, Kamo, Wa, Sar, Amo, Nayash, Nanawa, Nawa, Haya, Shatamo, Waka, Kwash, Kaash, Aira, Riyam, Masuraika, Sabah, Waba, Sapa, Tabawa, Mala, Yahan, Palawan, Kwashu, Shukam, Hawa, Bashu, Wabara, Wai, Wakapawa, Wayabara, Wayadaiwa, Waya, Shamka, Hawa, Bala, Ayawan, Ayakaha, Ratasa.
Psalm 83, keep not thou silence. Omo side. Hold not thy peace. And be still. Omo side. For lo, thy enemies, in tumult, he that hate thee, and lifted up the head, and have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted together against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from me the nation, and the name of Israel be no more remembered. But they have consulted together, one consent, they have conferred against thee, tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre, and so is also joined with them, and have followed the train of Lot, one to them, as unto the Midianites, as unto Syria, as unto Jabin, the book of his son, which prayers at Endor. They became a dung for the earth, making nobles like Oreb, and like Uzi. Yea, all the princes of the Sabbath, as Azaluna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High possessors, whom my power, make them like a wheel, and struggle before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire, so prosecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, and the Most High over all the earth.
Steady, that's Hebrew, right? Prophet Yahweh, I.S.U.K, I.S.U.K, Sabbath, GEN.YAHANNA,
We just said, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh, and Michael, and the angels. commanding general, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
Sir. Everyone could salute, and after Shabbat, Azim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh the sisters online one could salute, and after Shabbat, Azim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, this concludes the